What is good, Harvard? Welcome back to a brand new episode. Today we're looking at the SA87. Now the SA87 is a gun from the Modern Warfare collection. This gun hasn't really been in the spotlight for long. I think when it first came out it was good because it had that not only the fully automatic, of course, like the other LMGs, but the bullets per second was very high. So that means it spits fire, and that's what made it pretty solid when it first came out. Of course, it was before the integration of Cold War into Warzone, and it was actually pretty decent in Warzone. I remember using it first back in the day when Train Station first, of course we're talking about Verdansk now, but when Train Station first got its second level, and not many people knew about it, so I think I was one of the first ones that discovered the area. Not of course worldwide, but I mean in all my lobbies, because people were never really dropping there, and those who dropped there didn't even know their way around. So I always had the drop on them. Maybe that's why I was able to get so many kills. But I remember the SA87. It was steady and it was brutal. It was deadly. But I think it got a nerf pretty fast. It didn't last long like one of these Cold War guns nowadays that they last like 2 or 3 weeks, sometimes for 1 month before they decide to nerf it. But yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, in multiplayer Modern Warfare, I know it's an old game, but it still remains a solid weapon. If because of course they're trying to either level it up to make it Damascus or whatever it is that you guys are going for, or the reason why you're watching this video maybe became ground load and you're trying to look into the best attachments or the attachments for the best blueprint, as the title suggests. Now before going into the blueprints that you can unlock freely, let's take a look at the ones that you can buy at the store, and that way we get them out of the way. Of course, for those ones, you don't really need me to be making this video because you can actually access it right away and look at the weapon details. Just by going through the blueprint and pressing square, you're going to find all the attachments. For example, here you have the flash guard, SA87 12.4 factory for the barrel, the SA87 ultralight hollow stock, the sleight of hand perk, and the 50 round magazine. Now as you can see, you got lower accuracy, lower range, a tiny bit more fire rate, a tiny bit more mobility, but lower control. You can tell straight off the bat that this is not a good loadout for this gun. Then you have the Kraken. The Kraken is actually one that is pretty known. A lot of people bought it when it first came out, which is pretty early on, because as you can see, Season 1, pre-integration of Cold War into Warzone, so that's a very long time ago. But I think it was all because of the weapon pack, and of course the aesthetics of it. Because attachments are not all that. You have the Scout Combat Optic, the SA87 Ultralight Hollow Stock, the Sleight of Hand perk, and the 60 round magazine. It's all in all, it's a very mediocre gun, but the aesthetics of it make it that people bought it. It's got pretty nice aesthetic, man, to be honest with that octopus. Then you get the Buzzsaw, the last one that you can buy. Is actually also a Season 1 blueprint, muzzle brake, SA87, set 12.4 factory, aim up, reflex, optic, Ranger foregrip. They're not all that, but to be fair, when the game first came out, the reflex side optics were one of the best in Warzone, also in multiplayer. Then as time progressed, the 3x was the best, the VLK 3x was the best optic for the Modern Warfare guns, and remains still today the best one. And for all the Black Ops weapon, it's also the axial arm 3x. So the 3x scope seems to be the best in all the guns. We're going to be seeing later on about the Vanguard guns, but my guess is it's going to be the same thing. 3x is going to be the most used and the best and most stable optics. Now let's take a look at the free ones. Of course, so you can address this video, you have 3 that you can unlock. You have a Season 6 pre-integration of Cold War into Warzone called the Blue Note. You have Breath of the Gods, which is a Season 6 legendary blueprint, pre-integration of Cold War into Warzone, and you have Cover at Night, which is Season 5 pre-integration of Cold War into Warzone. Let's take a look at some of the attachments of these ones, because you will not be able to access those unless you have them unlocked. And assuming that you're watching this video, you probably do not have some of them unlocked, and you're wondering or picked them up from the floor as a ground loot and realize it's a really good gun and you're trying to learn what the attachments are. This video is for you. So cover of the night, you have the compensator muzzle, the commando foregrip, and the rubberized grip tape. Now for these type of guns, the rubberized grip tape is not really the best in my books. The stipple grip tape is the best for the guns in Modern Warfare. It gives you that sprint to fire speed. The commando foregrip is pretty good. I mean, you can always interchange it with the Ranger foregrip, but the commando foregrip remains pretty solid, and you have the compensator for that vertical recoil control. I think that's what adds to that accuracy and range. The commando foregrip for a bit more accuracy, and the rubberized grip tape for that control, but you do lose a tiny bit of mobility. Then we have the Breath of Gods, which I believe is the best blueprint that you can have for this gun. This was of course a Season 6 blueprint. The way you unlock this was just by leveling up your battle pass. So if you're watching this video, and you're probably watching this video way past Season 6 of pre-integration of Cold War and Vanguard into Warzone, then yeah, you probably don't have this one unlocked. It might be available in one of the events, but so far I haven't seen it yet, and it's not one that a lot of people know or use, so I don't think it's going to make the list for the Blueprint Blitz event. But let's take a look at the attachments. You have the lightweight suppressor. Now the best suppressor would be the monolithic suppressor, but the lightweight suppressor is not bad at all. Then you have the SA87 25.4 factory barrel for that range. You have the Merc thermal optic. Now again, thermal optics are not really all the craze in Warzone. They are pretty good in multiplayer, but in Warzone they're not really used at all. You have the XRK SA87 Heavy Stock Pro for the stock, and the rubberized grip tape for the grip grip. So as you can see, a huge amount of accuracy boost, a bit of a range. You do lose time and mobility and control, but all in all, it remains the best one that you can unlock. Of course, it's not the best attachment you can have for this gun, but it's the best free blueprint that you can have for this gun. Let's take a look at the last one, but not least, Blue Note. Now, Blue Note is the one that's known the most. It's because it was a gun that you could actually unlock through a challenge in multiplayer. If you're trying to learn what the challenge is, just check my channel. I have all the challenges and how to get them the most efficient way possible. Now for the weapon details, we have the SA87 18.2 factory barrel. You have the 1 MW laser for the laser. You have the Forge Tac CQB comp stock. You have the 60 round magazine, a tactical foregrip. Now the good and the bad thing about this gun, the bad thing is that what do you call it? You have all these attachments, and I mean, there are attachments that you have to spend a bit of time to getting all that, so that you can have the same stats, almost the same stats as the gun without any attachments. As you can see in the bottom left corner, there really isn't anything extraordinary added to the gun. And the good thing about it is that it's the same thing. The fact that you have all these combined and did not affect the gun stats. It does remain a solid gun. I mean, they all sort of like cancel each other out, so it's a pretty good setup, especially if you have that 60 round magazine. Tactical foregrip is pretty good. 1 MW laser is great for that accuracy. The SA87 factory for that long range, and the Forge, the CQB for that close range. So you have a gun that's between like close range and mid range, and it's pretty solid. I mean, this is the one that is known the most, but of course it's as you can see, the accuracy is much higher on this one. Birth of the Gods. Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't show you that. Let's look at the HD cutscene for this gun. Pretty nice blueprint, to be honest. A lot of time and effort went into doing the aesthetics of it. That's pretty much it for this gun. If you have any other questions, please let me know in the comment section below. I've put a few footage of some nice kills that I did in Warzone after this video. Usually I always like to finish the game, finish every video with a win, but this video is just some small clips and tips and tricks on how to conquer and maneuver your way through houses, especially in Verdansk and Rebirth Island. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you feel like it, if you have any other questions or you would like to see some other videos, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy and have fun.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Gas is moving.
He's next to the car.
Movement!
Broke him. Whoa!
Sort them out or capture the objective. Go back to the front line.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes! He hit me as well. I think he did anyway, unless it were a
Oh
rock.
yeah. Finally.
Right.
Still. What? Get me quick, Chris, before they come.
Yeah, I've just broke him. Just broke him.
Cause they're pushing.
Come in. One.
AT mine set.
The other one's still here.
Yep.
Got in. Yes! Give us that shit. Hit fired me.
Return to the front line.
Yeah.
If you lose, you're done here. Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
Oh,
Stand by for
that sucks for him. Chris, are you here? What the fuck, Chris? Yo, Chris, man. Chris.
You're good. Sit tight.
Fuck are you doing, Chris?
bounty target is down. Well done.
Oh, I'm alive.
God damn it.
Tell me
What the
what's going on.
Bro,
What's going on?
I got you back. Someone downed you and I revived you again?
Right, sorry. I
What?
thought I was dead.
The fuck did you
Sorry.
go? There's another. Here. Load out over here.
Yeah,
I
I went getting a spider. Oh, nice one.
I killed a dude here.